Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion. Today we are trying out a brand new game out in early access called Reignbreaker. This is an action roguelike similar to games like Hades, Sworn, those types of games. This game sort of reminds me a lot of Arcane, the TV show. The main character reminds me a lot of Vi. If you watch that, it sort of has like a steampunk aesthetic to it. The game itself, I think, is pretty interesting. I wouldn't say there's a ton of incredibly unique features about this game. It does have, we'll go over some of the things right here. So if you want to skip to gameplay, skip a few minutes ahead. But right now what you can do is you can equip different upgrades for your character. So right now I have 4 of these unlocked. So as you're leveling these up and picking different ones, it looks like you're only going to be able to have so many equipped at a time. The more you play, though, it looks like you're going to get a good chunk of them. Right now, I'm running like HP and heat. Heat is needed for one of your weapons, your javelin that you use, which I'll show you here in a little bit. I'm using a javelin strike, so this lets me do sort of like a special attack. And then I have these ones, which gives me a better rarity at a different relic. And then this one gives me better resolve, which is what we need to upgrade our meta progress here. So this game has, you basically have like a basic attack here. You have a punch, but then you also, you have this javelin that you can use. And there's different javelins, and then each javelin has different modifiers too. So right now I have like the basic one where, it's like a, I guess you can consider this like an assault rifle or something type class. There is a heat mechanic too, so you can see I overheated my weapon. But there's a couple different things you can do. This is the strike attack you can do. You can slam it to the ground and it'll sort of do like a different attack if there's enemies nearby. And then you can throw it and it'll latch onto enemies and then sort of do like additional attacks too. Pretty cool. And then if we come over here, you can see the different bonuses we have. So right now this is called the pea shooter, and then these are sort of the different modifications I have for it. So each one of these is going to do something slightly different, like impact damage. This will put sticky bombs. This one will give it'll give root, so my javelin attacks are now going to root enemies. And then I have a totally different javelin down here, which is a shotgun, which I'll show you super quick. So now this is going to do like a shotgun blast instead, and then when I attach it to the enemies, it'll do a shotgun blast. When I slam it into the ground, it'll do a shotgun blast. So there's a couple different ones you can get here. It is pretty cool. I don't know if we'll ever get a different you know, like melee attack here, but I think your main weapon is really going to be like the javelin that you use. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. And then that's really it. So you have your meta progress up here. You have your weapon stuff here. You have a little training ground. You have another character you can talk to over here, but I don't think she really does anything yet. She may or may not do something later. She's more of a story catalyst. And then we have this mural back here, which I think sort of gets more and more graffiti on it as we progress through the story. But let's jump into the game and we'll show you how the game plays.
I'm coming for you.
I'm not like the best at this game yet. This game is, I don't necessarily know if it's harder, but the aesthetics for the game I think do make it a little harder to see, because even the enemies are sort of like graffiti attacks, and so everything sort of blends in pretty well.
You there? This ain't your territory, Missy.
This is the new character I haven't seen yet.
Ugh, you. I've seen many good people brainwashed by the signal into doing the Queen's bidding. But you do it for coin. Pathetic.
Who are you calling pathetic? Have you seen what you're wearing?
Yeah, what an outfit fail. Do you even own a nice pair of boots?
I'm being threatened by the fashion police.
Okay, so this plays, again, it plays like a lot of these other games you'd expect. Hades, where characters are talking to you. There are kind of gods in a way, like when you're picking your things. You'll get these relics after we complete these missions here. You can do executions too. Sometimes they give you sort of bonuses later, depending if you get, oops, if you get like if you get some relics that add to execution. So we'll get a relic here. And so this is going to give us final blow launches an explosive spray can. Punches recover more heat, or heat recovers faster at higher combo levels. Let's do with final blow launches an explosive can. So I think that means my punch, yeah. So now I'm going to put out a can, and then the can adds some sort of damage bonus to the enemies.
I can press forward now.
But then we have a map that we run through. We'll fight bosses. We'll sort of have middle. You can destroy these statues. They give you different things. Gold ones are going to restore health. There's purple ones that you can use to upgrade your gear and things like that. We can break these for gold. Then there'll be shops in between. This game doesn't really let you decide, though. You know, Hades will have like multiple doors, like you can decide to go get this or that. You don't really have that decision here. You just kind of have these rooms where you're going to get different rewards, and then you just do the quest for them.
You really do intend to take this Bastion?
Damn right I do.
We don't need to hear all this because this is all just sort of, you know, like flavor lore. If you want to read that, you can go ahead and pause it, but we'll sort of skip through that. I was gonna say, I hope those spikes don't hurt me. Then again, anytime you use your javelin, it creates heat. You can do these for different traps. I'm not exactly sure what this one does. Oh, maybe that. Oh, it activates and deactivates the traps. Okay. Sometimes when you throw them in, you can actually, your gun will fire non-stop. Let me see if I can find one of those, if one of those is nearby here. I don't think it is, though. Okay, so now we're gonna get a different type. You get this one's gonna give us. I don't know like the differences between them, like what sort of bonuses each one tend to give you. So let's see. Dashing reduces heat, and you can dash while releasing a throw. While aiming, gain invincibility to ranged attacks. Aim speed is increased. Hitting an enemy with throw deals. So like this might be like more towards your like javelin. Let's do the invincibility. Okay, so I usually like to do things that are based on heat and building up my javelin a little bit more. Okay, so right there, I can plant that and it'll just fire non-stop. Okay, so there's only one door here. Where is it? Here.
How dare you foul the good queen's territory this way? Cease at once.
You know you are just brainwashed.
So this is again one of the other different characters. I haven't actually made it to them. I've made it to the first mid boss and killed the mid boss.
She does.
But then it said like I won, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was thinking, okay, maybe I was hoping maybe that was just sort of the tutorial area. So I'm curious to see what happens more now since I did beat that mid boss area.
Trap set.
Oh man, so that one doesn't do what I want it to do. So this one, getting hit causes your javelin to be reset. Whenever you resurrect, temporarily deal more damage. I don't... Oh, gain 1 resurrection now. I was going to say, I don't think I have any resurrections. Well, sure. Let's take that then. Effect duration, 60 seconds. Okay, so we get it for... So that's okay. I'll take that. I'll get a free resurrection here. I don't know if there's other ways to earn resurrections or not. Oh, why was it targeting that? We should target the enemies. Okay, so we'll get our health. So you can see there's sometimes there's these spotlights too if you get trapped, or if it spots you, it'll start a fight. So it'll like lock you in the room. Almost like it knows where I'm at. Okay.
Press forward now.
So that was it, huh? No actual fight in this room. Yeah, see, so this is kind of new. This is kind of new territory for me. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. Let's come see what's over here. This is something, I don't know what this is. It's the shop. Getting a lot of these health statues, unfortunately. I think they are randomized, but I would like to see like the power-up ones. The shop stuff I'm not the biggest fan of because they're very temporary. And I'm not like the biggest fan of that. I like things that can make me, that I can customize and make it more into a build for this run, you know, kind of like that's kind of what the gods are doing, and I was kind of hoping that the shop would help that a little bit, but it really doesn't. So all attacks deal significantly more damage, but you can see it's used up after getting hit, so as soon as I get hit I lose it. Same with this one, greatly reduces all damage taken, but it only works for 3 lockdowns. And then this one increases the level of random vault items in the inventory by 1. So let's go with, we'll try this one, significantly increases damage. But as soon as I get hit, I'm going to lose it. Which probably won't be that long. Oh, we're coming this way. Okay, so so now we're gonna get a new type of javelin here. So it's either gonna be, I think it's a mod for my pea shooter.
Great find.
Can't quite tell. I guess I won't know exactly what it is until I get to the shop. Or until I get back to town. Okay, well I can't afford anything now. When you resurrect, temporarily deal more damage. Oh, so these are actual level ups. Oh, those would have been nice. I should have saved my money for that then. So this shop is a little bit different. Sometimes when you do this, it increases your maximum health, but I think that's only if you have a bonus for it. Okay, so on to the next area. So I gotta remember now, as soon as I get hit, I lose my bonus. So I'm gonna try to be, you know, a little... Gonna try to be, I was gonna say I'm gonna try to be a little bit more ranged, but that didn't really work out. I didn't expect to see that second character there. I kind of like to make sure I clear out the area first. I think only the bells are the only things you can execute too. I don't even know if you can do executes on anything else. It doesn't seem like you do.
Well, what were you
Okay,
hiding?
so let's see. Coat has increased duration and can be stacked multiple times to more quickly raise your combo level. Heat recovers faster at higher combo level, or dash launches an explosive spray can. Let's do heat recovers
All
faster.
seals removed. Onward.
Okay, so there's gonna be another one here. Oh, this is the new guy
What we
too.
have here, an infestation of vermin.
Master Trapper. Is that a self-awarded epithet? A true predator.
I'll have you know trapping.
So
is my
basically the
trade.
backstory is our character used
Your parts
to work
You
for
keep
them,
on telling yourself
and
that.
then she left, and then everybody kind of considers her a traitor. I mean, which again, I guess she is, but she considers herself like a rebeller. She's like rebelling against the whatever system they have here. She does not agree with, and she is rebelling against them, and so that's why she left. And then she has a couple friends. One of the sisters is her friend, and she tries to say like she'll help her out, but you know, you'll get the story when you play it. But that's basically the gist of it. Oh, there's more, huh?
I prevail.
Okay, so let's see. Traps deal more damage to enemies and only deal scratch damage to you. So scratch damage is temporary damage that recovers over time. If you get hit during recovery, you lose all scratch damage. You only take scratch damage when hit. Critical, hold on, but a 20-second cooldown. Critical hit chance is increased for each point of scratch damage. Getting hit drops a cluster of bear traps. Your invincibility also lasts longer after getting hit. Let's do this one. So again, this is, I guess, still a mechanic I'm learning because I haven't really built anything for like scratch damage yet. Oh, okay. So now as long as I don't get hit during the recovery phase, I'll replenish that health. Yeah, see, so I'm replenishing that health. Nothing to break here. Okay, statue for my health.
Come, get some.
Oh, okay. That didn't go too well. I feel like I lost too much health there.
Trap switched.
Okay, defeat all enemies before the time runs out. I'm not sure what why it matters. Sometimes there'll be like these objectives. So I'm not sure like if you get like a better bonus or something. Oh no, I'm throwing now. I think this is kind of what I talk about, where like things tend to blend in, like all the explosions, the characters rolling around, their highlighted attack. Like it all looks all very similar. Okay, so what do we get in here? Maximum health. Oh, see, so here's something I was telling you about, like with the executions. Executions launch 3 homing projectiles that inflict bleed, increases maximum health, or executions restore some health, but your maximum health is reduced. Let's increase my maximum health. Okay, so there's no more room, no more doors over here.
On to the next room. I can press forward now.
I did play this game during Steam Next Fest. There was a demo. I did enjoy it. And I do enjoy this game. I don't necessarily know. I have to play it more, but you know, nothing. This isn't a knock on this game, but I don't think anything's ever going to be like as good as Hades. Feels like it's going to take like a AAA budget to beat something like Hades. I think Sworn is the closest we've gotten, because I think Sworn. I love Sworn. I'm not quite sure. I don't think this one is quite as good as Sworn. I really like Sworn. I think this one has a little bit more to show me before I can decide if I like that better or not. So this is going to give me another revive, so I might as well just take that. Because that's going to give me 2 revives, and that's going to increase my longevity, and thus make this video a little bit longer so you can see more of the game. Okay, so this is going to be our boss fight. I don't know who this is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be the same mid-boss I fought last time. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, this is a different boss. Okay, so this is new to me. I don't know the mechanics of this boss fight. I don't know how hard or easy this is going to be, so bear with me here. That's a... Now it doesn't seem super hard. This guy does hit hard though. I need to avoid the it's like fist attack, because other than that, it's not really that hard, but I do keep getting hit by that double punch he does. Oh no, I'm overheated. This is an interesting boss fight. I don't even know if is he not even gonna melee punch me if I don't get close to him? And sometimes he just spits the guys into the... Sometimes he'll spit his own guys into the traps and they'll just die. Okay, this fight's... I made this fight more complicated than I needed to. I can literally just stand back here and just shoot this guy. And he doesn't even move. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, yeah, I made that fight more complicated. That fight's kind of lame, to be honest.
Use your talents for the destruction of my guardians, I see.
Luckily, I was never a good listener.
I remember you, child. Clef,
one of your most brainwashed elite soldiers, you mean?
what you call brainwashing is in...
So she's the... Okay, so it looks like, man, it looks like there's a ton of different javelins here for us. Okay, so we did get a new one. So now I don't know if this is going to consider the game complete, because last time I killed the boss and it just said I won. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, see, so Spitface was defeated. So that was our build. We got some meta stuff. So then, see, so then I go back to base. I'm not like...
Thank the keys you're back safe, love. I swear
I'll manage. She keeps throwing bigger machines at me.
Can you imagine her actually being here? Us actually killing her? Her whisper...
I'll shut her up soon enough. Then it's up to the
Aye, that would be something.
So then is that feels like it's the run, right? So then I go to the run and I think I start a new run.
Packed everything.
So if these are really as shorter runs as these seem to be, I'm curious how that's gonna keep going. Okay, well, let's do some meta progress here. Let's see. I'm gonna upgrade this one. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to, so I do want to upgrade this. And then let's see, your damage is increased below health. You can equip a second javelin in the armory. Switching reduces heat. This effect has a second cooldown. Huh, that could be interesting. I think I'm gonna go with this one though. This one gives me a punch combo, and then it also gives me more punch damage. So let's go with those ones. And then let's see like what inflicts slow on enemies after performing executions. When your combo level reaches anarchy, your critical hit damage is increased. Then increases your damage for each vault item. Okay. So there we go. I guess that's it. Let's see. We can look at what we got here. So I did get, we did get a new one. I got a blast. So let's check out what this one does real quick. But see, now I have a couple different shotguns, javelins, and now I have a blast one. Let's just see what this one does real quick.
Time for training.
Oh, this one's a melee. Huh.
Ouch. Hot, hot, hot.
That's interesting. Okay, so press X twice, pause. Oh, hold on. Wait, how does that work? X, X, pause, X, 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 X. Okay, there we go. That's like my new punch combo I got. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using this one. This one's gonna be a melee one, and then it drops like a bomb, like an explosive. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I don't know, maybe. I like the other ones a little bit better though, because they're more ranged. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes. If I do a run now, it seems that the runs don't last that long. I don't know how that's gonna improve over time. I guess you'll have to find out next video though, because that's it for this run. We'll definitely jump back in and see what else there is to this, but that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm curious. I'm really curious to see how this keeps panning out, because every time I clear a boss, it seems like it does in the run. Whereas, you know, Hades, you kill a boss, but you keep going. In Sworn, you kill a boss, but then you keep going. Seems like the runs end a little bit here. So I want to get to a point to see if it's just going to keep running it all together at some point, because the bosses do get different every time. So there has to be something to this, but who knows? We'll find out soon enough. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.